Alright, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not seeing chat clearly. How are you all doing today? Welcome in, stargazers. Give me one sec. This is not right. This is not right. How about live chat? Why can't I see any of this? Testing, testing. Huh. I can see you guys here, and for some reason I can't see you on my end. Also, VStream broke, so that's cool. Alright. Is VStream VStream seems to be working-ish. Except not on my end. So that's great. Okay. This is lovely. Sorry, give me a sec here. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Okay, I'm glad you guys can see me. I can't see you guys. Hang on. Why? Alright, can I try... Is there a way to refresh YouTube chat, or no? Oh, boy, boy, boy. Give me a sec here, guys. Give me a sec. Alright, it should be fine if I refresh this, right? I don't want to mess anything up. Alright, we're trying this. Let's hope we're still good. Yeah, okay. We can't avoid the scuff, apparently. I don't want to hear myself. Alright. I guess that works. It's not ideal, but it works enough for what I need. Pop out chat again. Also, hello, Sunflower. Hang on, guys. We are having some major scuff moment here. Where did that pin go? There we go. I'd like to pin. There we go. Is it showing the exact same title as the last stream? Because, that's what it's showing on my end, is that we have the exact same stream title. Oh, nothing is easy, nothing is easy. Let's see if it is showing incorrect. Yeah, it's not showing correctly. Awesome, okay. Lovely. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Oh. Hang on. I love how everything broke, on VStream and YouTube at the same time. That's great. Let's see if this works. Can I edit this now, or is it going to yell at me? Also, it just decided that it just didn't want to... Okay. Can I not change the thumbnail? Why? Why? I don't know why. It's being mean to me, but it's being mean. Grab this, grab that. Grab this, grab that. Let's see if we can save it from here. I think I'm gonna stop. I might stop trying to mess with the restream thing. Squiddy Kids, hello. Suno, hello. Kaku, Vesa, hello, hello. Sunflower, hello. Uh, okay, it says changes have saved, so let's just hope that it decided to be- There we go! Okay, let's just- We're off to a great start, guys. We're off to a fantastic start. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I hope we're good anyway. Because I don't know how to change anything else. So, you know what? Let's just move on. I think we have dealt with it. I've angered the great Bitu. You know, I was like taking a temporary break from Twitch, but I'm like keeping the restream settings and it's like messing with YouTube and they don't like each other maybe. So now I'm just like, no, maybe I should just focus on the YouTube part? I don't know. It's too much to think about right now. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you guys are having a better day than I am so far. How are you doing? Everything is scuff. My life is scuff. But that's okay. How's everybody else doing? Everything is a VTuber's attempt at trying to make things work. Ay, ay, ay. Been good? I'm glad to hear that, Squiddy Kids. That's okay. We fix, we move on. It is all good. We keep going, right? That's how we do it here. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I hope that music settings are all right. This is why I'm anxious about IRL content. Yeah, I get that. The show must go on. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well, there you go. A little bit of a... Get to see what it's like in the world of VTubing. But I'm glad everyone is doing well for the most part. What I thought we could do today is, so if you were here last week, we had a nice long presentation on VTuber tropes and concept and sort of like the 4 elements of being a VTuber. I went over things like lore, tying it into your streaming content, really strengthening your VTuber concept, really considering why it is that you do the things that you do, sort of thinking about, you know, if you're a game streamer, how does your story tie into that? How does your appearance tie into that? And we kind of broke down all the different steps that it takes to get there. And during that presentation, I had a section where I was explaining how you should, if you want to follow these methods, make this list, right? A list of figuring out your general concept appearance, even if you don't have the specific appearance yet, because that all deals with, like, mood boards and Pinterest and, you know, whatnot. You can get the general idea of where you want to go with sort of writing down a list of trope types, essentially. What I thought we could do today is we could do a collective community-based list, and then my idea is that we can offer this as a resource to people in the future. We can tie it along to the concept videos, and people can sort of twist and pull from things if they're having a hard time coming up with ideas or concepts, and then they could, you know, do a little bit of brainstorming and get ideas down. Have you guys seen, like, those, like, word magnets where you put different things together and make different concepts? We're kind of doing that. We're basically making, like, digital word magnets, right? So you can take different ideas and put them together and play around with things. If I knew how to code, I'd find out how to randomize these. But I thought it'd be a nice way to get everyone involved and find cool things that, you know, one of us might not have thought of. What do you guys think about that? Tropes as in personality type? It could be. I mean, you know, tropes from writing? Yeah, that makes sense. I sort of had, like, the 3 breakdown lists, right? We had, well, I'll show you guys. Why don't we move to our main scene here? We'll jump on over. There we go. And as I mentioned last week, we sort of broke it down into 3 different areas, right? We had the animals and nature category, colors, fashion, and aesthetics, characters, myths, and maybe like skill sets or something. So I thought it would be cool to just sort of see what everyone might individually come up with, right? So, I mean, I didn't have to write Wolf Girl. I was just sort of thinking of, like, you know, Wolfier's VTuber Girl, but we could just have Wolf, basically. Colors and fashion could be, like, different colors and moods, or fashions, like, different cores and aesthetics. Characters could be, like, characters, tropes, personalities. When I'm saying characters, mainly the idea is embodying the vibe of an existing character, right? So if you wrote Naruto, for example, you might think of, like, a go-getter type attitude, right? Like, kind of that shonen protagonist feeling. So if you guys have any ideas for any of these 3 lists, I have multiple pages that we can work with, so it doesn't matter if we get to the bottom. And we're just sort of doing a nice brainstorm session. So what are some things that you think of when you think of various VTuber concepts? What are different things that VTubers might have on them? Might be a bit of a personality thing, might be like a trope, might be an animal, a scheme, like a theme or a color scheme type idea. What do you guys think of? And you can write down pretty much any concept will likely be able to fit into these. We just want things that are, like, very, very general, right? Cottagecore would be connected to nature, kind of animals, mushroom usage in design. Okay, mushrooms, that would be, like, probably nature, so mushrooms would be good. Kind animals. Okay, so we've got sort of like a friendly... What can we do that sort of separates that from just general friendliness? Like, friendly to nature? How can we sort of narrow that down to something, right? So the idea is they don't all have to connect. The idea is that we can twist and pull from all kinds of areas in the list. So we can take something that's, like, from the bottom of the list and the top and everything like that. Serene? Okay, that would be a good way to describe it, maybe. Like a serene, maybe, like, cozy streamer. Tool belt, that's a little specific. We're just trying to sort of think, like, overall, but maybe, like, crafting. Could do something like that. So I'm trying to think, like, crafting could be, like, maybe not smithing, but, trying to figure out how that would be visually represented, aside from just saying, like, tool belts and things. Also, hello, dolphin. So, maybe, like, I guess crafty could be, maybe resourceful. Probably do a lot with the visuals there. Did I remember to change this last one to a smaller... No, I did not. Alright. Smithing. That would be good for skills, right? Open flames. So that would be, like, nature, right? Flames, fire. I've got no clue what's going on. We're basically just brainstorming different concepts and tropes and lists and things. Scientist or inventor? Ooh, I like that. scientist, or inventor. And like I said, these don't have to be in any order. They don't have to line up or go with each other. The idea is that we can pull from different pieces, right? So we can have like a wolf scientist, for example. And it's basically just getting all the words and ideas down, and you can pick and pull and choose from them. So for someone who maybe not isn't really sure what their VTuber concept should be, this is kind of a way to randomize it and get a general vibe going, or think about combinations you might not have thought of before. A horror type? That would probably be like a fashion thing, I would say. I'm not sure. Do you guys think that that would go under fashion? It's not really like a skill set. I feel like that would go under like a fashion or an aesthetic. Sunflowers? Would put sunflowers on nature? Alright, so I'll just say flowers, just because we want to be fairly general for people. Overalls? Okay, so maybe something like... I don't want to be too specific. I don't want to be saying, like, overalls or belts, because that's something where you're just, like, really narrowing down the actual look of the character. I'm just trying to think of, like, okay, what would overalls be for? What would that usually be like? Would that be, like, I don't know, farmcore? How would you base that? Octopus? Okay. Maybe, like, octopus squid? Just to get that variation. Dark Academia, that's a good one. Work clothes? Okay. You have to be careful who you talk to, right? Because work clothes either means, like, you know, work at an office, like office clothes, or like work clothes like farm clothes. Or like woodworking clothes. You gotta have to... I feel like work clothes is a little generalized, but in a way that doesn't really specify what it's for. Yara? Alright, that works. Depressed office lady werewolf. Pockets? Again, we're trying to not do anything that is specific to the individual look, right? So, okay, plaid, that would be good for, like, colors or patterns, right? That works. So yeah, patterns are fine. So you could say, like, plaid, polka dot, Gretzko, pandas. Trade-specific attire. That would be hard to like, visualize. Armor. Okay, there we go. Armor could be good. That's definitely a very general fashion, but still gives you an idea of sort of what it's for. So that's good. What are some other, I guess, like, punk or streetwear, maybe? Streetwear might be good. Carnival theme? Ringmaster, clown, jester, fire breather. Lots of possibilities. Alright. Carnival theme is good. Lots of ideas there, you're right. Lolita type fashion? There's a lot, so I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, that goes into, like, so many different... Because you can have, like, goth Lolita, sweet Lolita, oh, what are the, like, fairy K? Fairy Kai? Is that what they call it? Fairy K? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Gothalita could be good. I don't know if that has another word. That kind of goes, like, along with the whole, like, Yar, like, those all kind of go together as individual fashions. Fairy K is derived from punk, I believe? Really? Is it? That's interesting. Alright, let me try to throw in some more animals in nature. So I'm gonna add fox here because I'm totally not biased. Someone said cat earlier, I think. So cat, dog. Mouse, horse. I'm getting some basics down. Ghost. Alright, that would be good for characters in myth. I'm gonna go with dragon, mermaid, unicorn, Y2K. That's a good one. Y2K, hippos. Hippos. I don't think I've ever seen a hippo VTuber before, but I can see the cute ears. The cute little, like, ears that almost look like they're on springs. That'd be fun. For colors, reddish brown and forest green or emerald. Alright, so forest green / emerald. And reddish browns. So maybe like nature browns. Is there a tie-in for that? Elf? That's a good one. Along with elf, we could also have knight, which also goes with like armor. But they could be like a knight in streetwear. You could make that work. You could have like a modern knight, you know? Pastels, that's good. Reddish browns. Is there a way I can tie that into something? I guess that would be like neutrals. Neutrals. Fall colors, neutrals, fall colors. That's good. Nature spirits. Alright. Ironically, doesn't go into animals or nature, would go into myths and tropes. Colors gray, blue, red, and green. Medieval, fantasy, soldier, knight colors. Alright, medieval, maybe? Grays, blues, reds? I don't know how to summarize that. I feel like medieval also makes sense with, like, gold? Doulahan, you're gonna have to remind me what that is, because I don't know why I always forget. Hang on a sec. What is that? Oh, okay, okay. I always forget that word for some reason. I don't know why, it just doesn't stick in my head very well. What? Oh, Phoenix. I'm thinking about things that are dead but alive at the same time. Flower print tuxedo. Suno, that is extremely specific. I guess I'll write, like, Hawaiian print. Hawaiian floral print. Flower print tuxedo, that is so... Yeah, and formal wear. I guess that works. Weirdcore? What is weirdcore? I don't know what that is. Okay, musician. I might put as like a idea. Formal wear. Got a hippo in formal wear who is a knight. We've got a mushroom girl with a carnival theme who is a scientist. See how you can just, like, make weird combinations of things that can work as VTubers? Alright, we need more in the animals and nature category. Shark. That's always... that's always a good one. Sea hero. I'm gonna write superhero. We are working on a collective community-made trope list today. A gecko? Alright, I'll do gecko/lizard. I found a way to help randomly pick. What would that be? I'm gonna say turtle, because I feel like we could see more cute turtle VTubers. Android cyborg robots? Yeah, absolutely. Is dolphin up there yet? We can throw it in. We can add it under hippo. I feel like that works. Hamster? I'll say mouse/hamster. If it's like really similar, I might put it together just because they're like... The reason I'm not putting wolf and fox together is because it's such a separate, personality trope. So they kind of have their own, they kind of have their own conceptual differences. Same with, like, cat and dog. Cow? Cow could be good. Needs a vending machine. That's pretty dang specific. Bear. Alright, I like bear. Frogs and toads. I'm surprised I didn't actually do that one yet. Tiger. Alright, we'll do lion/tiger. What else we got here? Demon. Alright, that's good for the myths and skills. So we'll say demon, and then below it we'll say angel. Again, I'm separating it if they go together, but they're still a little bit different in concept and feeling, right? DM do the method? Alright. Oh! Interesting. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Have 3 tabs open, copy and paste. Interesting. Alright. I will keep that in mind for the future. Does gacha as a skill count? I guess that could kind of... okay, that's interesting, because, like, gacha is something very close to the VTuber aesthetic, but it doesn't really have a good way to separate itself, other than, like... When people say, like, gacha-style VTuber, we generally think of, like, Genshin Impact, right? So it's kind of weird, because it is a thing, but it doesn't really have a way of being its own thing. Succubus? Yeah, we'll write it anyway. Even if it's really common, it's totally fine, because this is to help, like, any newbie just come up with a general idea, and then they might find different directions to go in. Monkeys, apes, baboons. Alright. There's no owls. Alright, we can have owls. Is there anything that would go well with owls? I guess they kind of are standalone. Also, hello, Grendel. How's everything going? Idol? Okay, idol. Yeah, that would be under characters, myths, and skills, I think. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put that one on the next page. Let's figure out some more for colors and fashion, and then we'll make sure to start with idol on the next page. Bat? Alright, bat, and now I have to, okay. Let's get some colors and fashion, and then I'm gonna go back I'm gonna go back. We're gonna start a new page after this one. So we've got magical girls, idols, gods, bats. Alright, remember guys, I don't want specific Clothing items. I want the concept, the general concept. If you give me specific clothing items, it's too tied down to the exact specific appearance of a character. So, jock sporty, gamers, hikikomori / neat. I mean, okay, that's definitely, cool tones, alright. I guess we'll just say cool tones, warm tones. Jock or sporty, alright, that's good. And, pop clothing, how does... Neon streetwear? Did I write streetwear before? I thought I did. Yeah, we have streetwear, up in the middle here. I think we already have pastel. Camo print, alright. Is that how you spell camo? I guess. Alright. Alright, let me jump here now, and now I have to... We had gods, let me go back, hang on. Idol. Magical girl. Royalty. Bat. Golds and silvers. I got injured, big wave crashed me, and I dislocated my shoulder. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Grendel. That does not sound fun. I hope you feel better soon. I'm very sorry that happened. Crystals, alright, we'll throw that with, nature. I'm questioning where bikini armor falls into. We had armor, I don't know where. I guess that would be, like, beach? Beach theme? We do have cyber. We have android / cyber. I guess we can write neons, because we didn't write neons before. Eldritch, that, okay. We have ghost. Metal fashion? Okay, I'm gonna put that as a skill, so like baking, cooking. Grunge, alright. Apocalyptic, what does that look like? Hospital core. Blech. I know it's a thing for, like, Menhara, right? Is that what people like? Menhara? Is that kind of the same thing, or are those separate? I don't know. I always feel like they kind of overlap, like, aesthetic-wise? Country / cowboy? Alright. Yeah, that's easier than, like, cowboy hat, right? It's just a general idea. Not the same thing? Alright. Primitive? I guess I'll say, like, archaic. How do you spell archaic? Archaic runic, maybe? Pirate. Alright. Oh, wait, would that be character concept? Wait. Country cowboy. I feel like pirate goes here. Country cowboy? I feel like that's more of a fashion. This is more of a concept. Valkyrie? Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Ancient but sci-fi. Alright. Atlantis, Stargate, Egyptian kind of stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Cowboy could be a character. Yeah, it can kind of jump between both, because, like, cowboy print, country aesthetic, versus, like, an actual cowboy. There's sort of a weird overlap in there. Egyptian, yeah. Where there are pirates, there must be ninjas. That's a good one. Where are we going with animals in nature? We've sort of left it alone by accident. Did I already put goats or ram? I did not. Let me add that real quick. Goats / ram. Yeah, because there's so much you can do with the horns, right? Ancient tribal? Yeah, I guess that works. I want to be careful. I want to be careful on that one. I'm a little hesitant there. Can pastry fit in any one of these categories? I think we had... Did we have a cook earlier? Did we have, food? I thought we did. No? I guess we didn't, so, oh, baking, cooking. There we go. Reptiles like snakes, dragons. We did have geckos and frogs. Let me add snake, because I know that's a popular one. And at that point, I might just put lamia on the other side. I'm just gonna put, like... I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to go super specific on those ones. Skunk, alright. Can do that. Let me think here. Space theme? Yeah, that's good. So I'll put, like, space modern, and then I'll put space celestial. Because I sort of separate that in my head, right? You've got, like, your, You've got, like, your, blah, blah, blah. Aliens, that works. Yep. Bird type? We did have an owl. I guess I could put, like, crow and raven. And songbird. Thinking of, like, Anna Alouette, right? Golem, rocks, yeah, that works. A golem. Hang on, I feel like I'm missing some. Yeah, space theme, I think, like, space modern, like, you know, NASA and rockets, and then space celestial, I think of, like, astrology, the sun, the moon, the stars. Eagles. That's an interesting one. We could have an entire section just of, just of birds. I think I have horses. But I'll put horse / pony. I can't... Forgive me, I'm not typing well lately. Oak and pine tree for nature. Alright, so trees. People might have their own ways of thinking of the tree. Kieran, I like that. I just realized how hard it's gonna be to remember, like, it's gonna be hard to remember what we had on the previous lists. Confectionery? I like that. Yeah, like sweets. We had cooking and baking, but sweets and confectionery I see as, like, a separate aesthetic thing. Oh, decora, right? Sweets, confectionery, decora. Do those kind of all go together? Need more monitors. Kitsune? Yep. Biblically accurate angel. We have angels. It's up to people how they want to take it. Ents? Those are the tree creatures, right? And Undine is... Oh, let me put down mermaid / siren. I'll say angel / biblical angel. Tapirs? That's specific, but sure, why not? Diesel punk? I don't know what that is. What is diesel punk / wastelander? Is that like what someone else was saying when they mentioned, apocalypse? Flowers? I think we had flowers. Here. Yeah. We got flowers here. Post-apocalypse? Alright. Post-apocalyptic. I don't really know if that counts as like a fashion or a... I don't know where that goes. Steampunk, that's a good one. Is mermaid and fish people the same? I guess that goes with like if you're a fish type animal VTuber, so I'll just put fish. Cacti? Alright, I like that. I don't know what that is. Poisonous / carnivorous plant. Alright. Yeah, I could definitely take that in a different direction. Snow. Hang on. Oh my god. I will be right back. Sorry, hang on 1 second. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second here. I need to get my... Oh, I need to figure out what we're doing. Give me a sec. I'm trying to get my head back on straight. Cold things? Snow? Alright, I like that. I'll put, like, snowflakes. Is superhero? Yes, we already have superhero. Crafter? We have crafty / resourceful. Stars? I'm sort of disappointed that I didn't put that in already, but yes. I'm gonna put, like, moon or sun. Or no, that's different enough that we're gonna separate them. Cultist? Yeah, why not? Alchemist, I like that. Insects, alright. No, it works. I mean, oh, who's that really, really big cultist VTuber? Oh, what's his name? He has a pun name. Oh. What's his... It's escaping me now. The purple VTuber with the lawn robes. Cabal, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so that's definitely a legitimate one. It works. Sewing, scrapbooking, bookbinding, embroidery, stitching, mending. Okay, how can we tie that all together? Skeleton, that's a good one. Fighter? I don't think we have fighter on the list. Do we have dinosaurs? We do not have dinosaurs. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Voodoo doll. I'll put, like, voodoo doll slash... I guess I'll just put doll, because it can go so many different ways. You got, like, porcelain doll, voodoo doll. You can go so many different directions with it. Dancer? I think we had royalty. Yeah, we have royalty up here. I'm trying to think of how to do, like, I'm just gonna put, like, artisan crafts when we get to the next page. Let's figure out some more for colors and fashion. Trying to think here. Like laces, maybe? Or lacy... Monochromatic. Primary color? Alright. That's, it's generally not a strong design to just go with primary, but someone can make it work. Hippie? Alright. I'll put that on the characters area later. But let's figure out the colors and fashion part to fill it out. Or I guess, like, no, would hippie be like a fashion? I guess that counts as like a fashion. Library and cafe? That could be like... I'm trying to think, like, maybe cozy, what would be a word for tying that all together? Like... Cozy fluffy, maybe? It's not really good for, like, cafe. I'm thinking, like, you know, usually sweaters and comfortable shoes and slippers. Homely? That's kind of a tricky one. Fall? I think we had fall before. Trying to think of another animal or two and another fashion or two. Call it coffee core / coffee punk. Since apparently you can add these words onto anything. Will anyone get it? I guess, like, I'm just throwing cafe aesthetic, and then maybe whoever gets that will, like, get their own idea. Barbershop? I mean, we basically have primaries, so... what was I wanting? Well, shoot. Aquatic, maybe? Bartender we'll put on the other list here. Cafe aesthetic is a thing. Whales? Alright. We do have dolphins. Is that separate enough, or should that just should that go together? We have cook, yep. We have bacon and cooking. Trying to think of last animal. I'm gonna put raccoon. Alright. What was the, bartender mixologist, right? What was the other one we had on this? We had another one that I missed. Rustic, that's a good one. What did I have here? For character type. Totally missed what this was for. Squirrel. Alright. Like Risu? I thought I had another one of these. Ba 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 ba. Spy. Alright, that works. I'll throw in spy, detective, and thief. Do we have Phoenix? We do have Phoenix. The dairy types. Oh man, that could be a whole list in itself, right? I could have sworn that we had another character trope, but now I can't find it. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, we do have Phoenix. I think I put it here. Here. There we go. We got Phoenix. Pyromancer, we do have fire and flames. We do have cows and goats. Also, hello, Armando. Yeah, we have goats / ram. I think we had cow here. I feel like instead of flames and fire, I need to put in, like, all the others, so... Hang on a sec. I'm gonna copy this, paste it into here, and we're just gonna go through all the tropes, right? Lightning, grass, all the major elements, water, grass / earth, fire / flames, water, lightning, what am I missing? Did we do preppy? We did not do, well, we did sporty. Did we do preppy? We did jock / sporty. Moss. Thank you, air. Air, wind, metal. We have fighter. And we have ninja. So I think that's kind of... I'm getting afraid of getting, like, a little too specific. But I don't know. Light, dark, psychic, and fairy. Now we're just going straight into Pokemon. Alright, I'll do preppy. I'd separate earth rock from grasswood. Alright. I guess light and dark. That's fine. Psychic could be more of a character thing, honestly. And we do have, like, Fairy Kai, but I'll also put, like, Fairy here, because I don't think we have... I don't think we added Fairy, did we? We have Elf, Nature Spirit. Yeah, Fairy is its own thing. That's fine. Cinema aesthetic? Monk, nun, priest as fashion, but don't know the correct word for it. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I, like, religious guru? No, that doesn't sound right. Not a seer. What do you call, like, a medium, maybe? Any food ideas other than baking and cooking? I mean, that does cover most food ideas. I guess we can add, like, fruit to nature. Just guru? Does that go with medium? Is that, like, medium / guru, or is that its own thing? Yeah, we got that one right up here. Farmer? Did we write that already? I guess we didn't. It's gonna be so hard to make sure that we don't repeat. Don't miss the forest for the trees. Berries, yeah. Okay, that can be. How about, like, fruit slash berries? I feel like are closer than vegetables. Medium is more of a fortune teller and crosses with witch. I can't believe we didn't write witch. Guru is more oriental, focused on meditation, crosses over with martial arts and monks a bit. Alright. I don't know if anyone would know that. But I will put it down here. Botanist? Alright. Could this be like guru slash seer, just so that people kind of get a maybe clearer idea in their head? Does that work? Can I pair these? I discovered a metal band only about fruits and berries the other day. Incredible. Oh man, okay, we need way more for colors and fashion. We've got to be able to think of more fashion. There's got to be something here. Have I put down techwear? I must have put down techwear, right? Streetwear. Oh my gosh, I didn't put down techwear. Okay. There's an obvious one. There must be some fashion aficionado website that lists styles. Probably. Probably. I'm trying to think if I had any other tie-ins to the colors and fashion segment. Like, colors, fashions, aesthetics. Medieval? Did we have medieval? I thought we did. Medieval. I'm not going to add colors to it. I think it's just good on its own. I think maybe color pairings are better than just individual colors. I'm gonna say like neutrals, cool tones, warm tones, pastels. I'm gonna put jewel tones because that's a separate thing. Sleepwear. I like that. Rumpelstiltskin, that is insanely specific that it is only one person. Classical? Classical, we do have ancient. We do have archaic and runic, ancient but sci-fi. I'm trying to think like classical... How about classical Victorian? Those aren't really the same thing. Noir. Military. I have aquatic, so I think that falls under underwater. Trolls. I don't have trolls. Oh, we need, not trolls. We need, not a troll, not an ogre. Goblins. Lots of goblin VTubers. I'm gonna put goblins because I think that's kind of like more generalized. Plus, I don't want people starting to think that they mean internet troll. Greco-Roman? Alright, that works. Again, I'm not, I don't want it to be like places, but I feel like that's kind of its own separate thing still, right? Because if I put down Greco-Roman, then I feel like I would be putting back Egyptian. That's tricky. I'm kind of hesitant to put locations. Do we have anything here that's like location based? I think I want to get rid of the location ones. Yeah, I'm taking away Hawaiian and just putting florals. Musician? I think we have musician here, right? Yeah, we got musician. I can put down Sphinx, because that goes under mythology. Locations tend to have very set time period aesthetics, though, so I think it's fine for super specific stuff like Egyptian and Roman. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful, culture-wise. Good distinction, classical versus rock star, that's true. Where'd I have musician? Alright, let's put musician. I could have sworn I made this shorter. Say musician rock, musician classical. I don't know what that is, Suno. Is there a way that Egyptian and Greco-Roman can be described that are like... I mean, I wrote Victorian too. Tomboy's good. That would be a character, not a fashion. Well, that depends on who you talk to, I guess. I'll throw it on the character. Gladiator? Okay. I mean, I know tomboy is also considered a fashion by some people, but... Fortune teller's 2 words? Okay, that's fine. Emperor? We have... royalty. So I feel like that kind of goes in the same vein. I said gladiator to the anyway to genericify Roman and Greco. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm trying to think, like... Kigurumi. Yeah, that's a good one, that's a good one. Cavalry? Are blobfish and cuttlefish there yet? They aren't, but that seems really specific. I'm gonna put down, sea slug. Because that has so many different variations. Ah, did this move? There we go. What are cuttlefish again? That would go under squid. Octopus, squid, cuttlefish. And And because I thought of that, I'm now thinking manta ray. / stingray. Stringray. Don't know if Spartan falls under skill or fashion, since that could technically go into military too. I think that's separate and I feel okay. Spartan might be a better way to generalize. I don't know. I don't know enough. You guys are getting specific enough that I'm starting to not know what these things are. Racer. I'll just put, like, racer, race car driver? Layering in clothing? Early 2000 to mid 2000s street racer clothing? I don't know what these are anymore. Would that be called racewear? Racewear clothing? Okay, yeah. That's a thing. Oh, I feel like there was some... I'm getting weird flashbacks to somebody who wanted, like, a specific racewear jacket for their VTuber design. So that makes sense. That's a thing. Yeah, that works for fashion, and that... That could fall under Y2K? Do we have Y2K? Yes, we do. Alright, we have Y2K. Race car driver clothing is different? Well, then maybe the internet's just not giving me the right pictures. I'll assume that you guys know what these are, because I don't. But if you say they're different, then I'll separate them, I suppose. Wrestling fashion? Alright, yeah, that works, because there's so much you can do with, like, the masks and stuff. You guys probably know more about the fashion area than I do. Do we have formal? I don't think we have formal. Check in here real quick. Armor, we have streetwear. Medieval, we do not have formal. Formal / suits. We do a formal? Did I miss it? Plaid, armor, streetwear, carnival, neutral, jewel tone, medieval. Formal wear, we do. Okay. Judge / courtroom could also be a theme? I suppose. Um... No, yeah, I got rid of it, right? Yeah. Alright. Um... Trying to think of all the different areas now. I feel like we just don't have enough for animals in nature, but I feel like we should. I feel like this is not... Wolf, fox, cat, dog, mouse, hamster... I think we have cactus. Yeah, we have cacti. Dunes? Dunes, sure, I guess? I don't really know how that would work, but someone can come up with something. Scorpion? I have seen scorpion VTubers, so we'll put it on. If I had raccoon, then we should probably have possum. Shark, I think we have. Spider. We should have shark somewhere. There we go. Yeah. Dunes could be more sand desert. Yeah, that's true. Sand desert, dune shore. We'll separate them out. I guess we'll put like tropical. I think that makes sense. And do we have... Where did I have the snow? Snowflakes? I want to put ice somewhere. So I'll just fit it here, I guess. Yep, we have lace. There's a certain niche where people can suit up mech armor, so it's like normal body armor, but still could count as mech. Sorry, forgot the name of it. I'm just gonna put mech. Mech armor? And here I'm just gonna put mecha. Because I don't know how else I would say that. I'm almost wondering if this needs to be 4 lists, but I think it still works as 3. What do you guys think? Do you think it's working well enough as 3 lists? It seems to make sense? Alright, I'm just making sure, right? Making sure that what I'm doing is logical enough. Do we have old school astronauts? We do, yeah. We have space modern and space, like, ancient celestial. I'm gonna throw in astrology, because I feel like that could sort of be its own thing if you work with, like, you know, being a Capricorn or being a Sagittarius or something. What are the possible 4 categories? I don't know. I was just like, it was just sort of a vibe I was getting. I didn't know if any of them needed to separate, but I think we're okay. I'm trying to think of, like, every type of direction you could go if you were a VTuber who was going with, like, the, Jiginka vibes, right? Like, a moss VTuber doesn't have to be, like, moss rabbit. I just realized I didn't write rabbit. I don't have room for rabbit, so I'm gonna put... No, mouse and hamster kind of separate from rabbit. I want to make sure I don't forget it, so I'm throwing it here. Why are colors and fashion the hardest for us to think of when it's, like, such a main part? Is it because we're so based on, like, the character concept? The colors and fashion seems to be the hardest for us to get, and I don't know why. I'm overthinking the categories? Okay, fine. I want to make sure that I have, like, a solid method to this, you know? Ba 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 ba. I feel like I need to go look into a fashion book or something. You know what? I'm gonna throw it in here. I'm gonna put in... I'm gonna get that over with. How about spirit animals as fashion? Sorry if I say furry, but I've seen some open to it. What do you mean by spirit animals as fashion or furry? I'm furry. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I guess gradients then? Oil painting diffusion? I'll throw in gradients, I guess? I think oil painting colors might be a little too specific, so I'm gonna go with gradients. I'm gonna put in polka dots because I don't... We had plaid. So I'm gonna throw in polka dots. There's some sliding categories that could be useful in separate. Good versus evil, say so versus lewd, orderly versus chaotic. That's more of like a personality, right? Like full furry? Yeah, I have a full anthro form, honestly. I guess I'll just throw in full anthro as a thing? But no, wait. That would have to go under concept, because the idea I have in my head is you're sort of picking from, like, 1, 2, 3. Like, 1, 2, 3. So, I'm gonna put it here as, like, a character concept. So it could be, like, a sea slug with polka dots that is fully anthro. I don't know. We'll try to figure it out like that. How the design mirrors personality. Okay, so that would be, like... orderly versus... would these go on one line, or would these separate? I feel like Say So versus Lewd is kind of in, like, having the succubus thing or the angel thing. That's sort of more like your audience, which is a whole separate area that I have. Stripes. I'm surprised we didn't write stripes before. I think we wrote plaid before we wrote stripes, didn't we? I guess so. Fuzz? We do have, like, fluffy. I think orderly and chaotic work separately. Fuzzy collars from the 70s? What? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna try to get a few more for colors and fashion. Gotta go get dinner. Hope to check the progress later. Alright, Grendel. Have a lovely dinner and a lovely rest of your day. Appreciate you stopping by and making some suggestions. I'm going to try to make this into something usable in the future. Not 100% sure how yet, but we're gonna... I will think of something, but it's good to just sort of get the ideas here, because you guys are probably gonna have ideas that I wouldn't think of, right? So it's good to sort of do this as a community and get some brainstorming done together. I'm trying to think of more color fashion direction. Vintage? I did not put vintage. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one. Velvets? I guess that gets into, like, fabric textures, right? We do have a circus theme. Yeah, we have carnival. I guess... No, I don't know what I was thinking here. Velvets or silk? I have to decide if I want to start separating the material or if that's too focused on the actual... Yeah, rainbow we can throw in. Or, that'd be a nature thing. It kind of works both ways, technically. You have rainbow fashion and also have rainbow... I'm gonna put rainbow for color and then... athleisure? I think that's what I was trying to find at one point. I couldn't think of what it was. I was like, the sporty thing where you have the easy to run in clothing. I couldn't think of what that was. Yeah, that's fine. We can add that. We do have, like, musician rock and roll, so I think that sort of lends itself there. See if we can figure out one more for colors and fashion. Why would you expect a bunch of VTubers to think of athletic wear? Fair enough, fair enough. I'm trying to think of some tropes. I'm trying to think of, like, delicate, jewels, ornate. That was the word I was looking for, ornate. Boho? Boho chic? Can do that. Alright, we've got a full list. We can go back to any of these categories now. These are all... Man, we've got a lot here. Alright, this is good. This is good to work with. Characters... We had royalty, but should we separate, like... We had knight... Where's royalty? I'm gonna throw dancer down here. Alright, that's not useful. Why is it not moving the correct way? Alright. Fine, be that way. See what I care. And under royalty, I want to still have, like, prince, princess, because I feel like that has a different, I feel like you can do, like, royalty, leader, and then prince, princess kind of has different vibes. When you're capable of drawing again, you should do a stream drawing quick sketches of these, like the 3 emote challenge. That's what I want to do. I want to do a stream where I can sort of explain to you guys how I would go about doing this. I'm actually taking a professional character design course at the moment, and this is the kind of stuff that character designers do in general as a practice, and I want to see what I can get from that. Like, I saw, the person doing the class, they'll do, like, octopus girl with rain jacket that is a doll or something, and it's like, it's just cool ways of thinking. I guess rainwear is its own thing. I'm just gonna say rainwear, winterwear. We already have beach, so I'm gonna put, like, delicate spring. Fall cozy. There we go. If I can spell. I'll put, like, nerdy geeky. But yeah, I do want to do a stream where we sort of combine different concepts. We didn't put frog? Don't worry, Kaku. Don't you worry. I'm nervous to put in any that are more on, like, the lewd side, honestly. I threw in succubus, but I'm just like, I don't really want to add more to that. Masks, I guess. Yeah, that could just stand on its own. Oh. We could do, hybrid. So it could make people think of, like, maybe 2 different animals or something. Yeah, Masters has, like, a very general way of going, so that works. I'm doing my best to not make this, like... We have Kitsune, but I'll just put yokai in general, because otherwise we'd be here forever. Did we have vampire? We did not. Have to do that before Taka comes and gets me. Kimono? It's getting a little specific, but since we do have masks, I guess we can start getting more specific. So maybe I'll put, like, kimono, yukata. I understand that they have different uses and different, specialties, but it's just to get people thinking about things. So if you can kind of think about them together, and then sort of choose the direction that you want to go, right? So I understand that they're different, I'm just thinking how to play with it. We have formal wear, we have streetwear, we have mono, I'm just gonna put fancy hats. These things are just, like, they're generic enough that it gets you to think of multiple possibilities, right? Capes. Edna Mode's not here, so I'm fine. Did we have loungewear? I don't know if that's repeating on another one, but I'm throwing it in there anyway. I'm gonna put capes, capelets. I totally don't have a bias there. I need to be able to think of more animals and nature type stuff. We were thinking of crystals, we thought of water, we thought of wind, lightning, ponies. What else? I feel like I'm missing a lot in the mammal category. I feel like I'm missing a lot in the mammal category. Why do I feel like I'm missing so much in the mammal category? Goose and swan, alright. Oh, deer, elk, moose. I forgot the cervines, that's why it didn't feel right. Elephant. Zebra. Giraffe. Camel. I'm forgetting, like, all the four-legged big beast type. Rhinos. You forgot all the tasty animals? Kangaroo. How have we not had... Okay, are there any kangaroo VTubers that have, like, a little VTuber in their pouch? Or, like, use a pouch in some clever way, maybe like a TTS pet or something? That would be so cute. Why doesn't anyone do that? Badger. Badger, we can do that. I wrote down possum and I wrote down raccoon. Badger makes sense. Koala? I guess. I'm gonna throw in panda. Panda slash red panda. I'm gonna put in chameleon because they have a really different looking tail, so aesthetically that could be very different. I did put down mushroom, right? Yes. I'll put down mushroom, fungi. Bear? Did we put down bear? We did put down bear, okay. Hummingbird? I guess that's different than songbird. They're kind of their own creature. They don't really get along with any other birds. I'll put down butterfly, bee, dragonfly? I know we put down insect in general, but I'm trying to think of some that are a little bit more separate. Planets. It's a good one. Dodo as a joke? Someone could run with it. Someone could run with it. Alright, we were able to fill that up very quickly. Any more in the characters, myth, or skill category? I'm gonna put down office worker. Like Randall. Randon, sorry. I mean, Randall is also an office worker, technically. We think about Monsters, Inc., so I wasn't wrong. What else? Did we have we had idol. Idol and singers, basically. Hand in hand. Village elder. That's an interesting one. Okay. That's good. We're starting to think of, like, more isekai type characters. Maybe, market vendor? A little bit different than baking and cooking. Beekeeper? Specific, but I guess. Nah, I don't want to do that. What other type of, like, RPG type? We had martial arts, we have knight, we had military wear, but maybe military as a type kind of. I'm not trying to think of, like, what am I trying to think of? Bard. There you go. Yeah, I guess military, not as a reaper. I'm actually surprised we didn't put that one earlier. Necromancer. Are there brick and wood grain patterns yet? There aren't. But that's not usually on clothing. Fumomancer. I guess I could just put that under, like, summoner. Mage slash summoner. We have witch, but I think that kind of has a different. Centaur, that's a good one. Centaur. We have dogs, so I'm just gonna tie that together with dog. But we could put in Cerberus. What? Oh, no, that's a little too far-fetched. Do we have Druid? DJ is good. I was going to write Beastmaster, but I'm a little nervous. Oh, plushie is a good. Okay, let me think about Neopets tropes now, right? Like the plushie paintbrush. Because I'm thinking of a Beastmaster, but for plushies. Which is basically Rin Penrose, so, you know. Tattoos as a fashion? Yeah, that works. It's very general. You could take that in a lot of different directions, so that's cool. Oh, I guess Traveler? What else do they call, like, Traveler slash Nomad? Is office worker 2 words? Fine, whatever. Cameraman? That's, I'll put down, Is there a general way I can write that? Cinema? A writer should also be one. Cinematographer, yeah. Photographer. Alright. Colors and fashion is always the one that trips us up. I'll just say tattoos, piercings. Piercings. Yeah, no, okay. Trying to think of other fashions. Like fancy hats, capes, robes, loungewear, tattoos, piercings. Dragonfly VTuber, I'm on board, let's go. Hello, Thorn. Glasses? Alright. What's the other one? Megane? What's that second part? I don't know what that is. I don't want to get super detailed on the specific items because it still needs to just be overall the aesthetic. Oh, okay. I've never heard that term. I'm sorry. And if I type it into Google, the only result I get are for cars. Awesome. Oh, okay. Glasses character trope. Okay. I see it, I see. Google is very busted. You type that in and you get cars. You just specifically type it in and with anime at the end. Gothic? Have we not written Gothic? I'm gonna be so disappointed if we have not written Gothic yet. I might have written Gotholita, but Gothic definitely stands alone as its own thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that stands as its own thing. And I'm gonna throw romantic on that. Because that's something that can be separated. For colors, aesthetics, and fashion... Alright, I'm gonna write shoujo, and shonen. Do you guys think that that goes under character trope or fashion trope? Do we have some sort of treant or dryad on the list? Make sure I know what I'm... We have an ent, but let me just throw them all together. Ent is similar, right? I don't want to be stupid. Okay, yeah, alright, it's basically interchangeable. Megami Tensei apparently had copyright issues due to that. Alright. I'm just gonna put it here. Did I spell that right? No, I did not. We do have rock and roll, we have it as like a character trope, I think. We have it under musician rock, musician classical. Ba ba ba. I guess it's kind of a style as well, right? I'll throw it together, just because I understand the fashion difference, and like the trope character difference, so that's fine. Alright, one more on each of these, I think. Stockings and socks as fashion, it's a whole genre in itself. That's true, yeah. Although, it's really not useful for a VTuber. But I'll throw it in anyway. It's really not useful for a VTuber. Alright, one more for character. Yeah, I'll throw biker gang in there. Okay, we've got 4 pages of concepts. I think we've pretty much exhausted, like, the main ones we can think of. What do you guys think? What if the VTuber's just a sock puppet with googly eyes? I have seen that, yeah. That's like a unique enough on its own thing. Fauna from Hololive's pretty much a dryad, I think. She's like literally Mother Nature, right? Isn't she basically Mother Nature incarnate? I'm pretty sure. I beg to differ? Not wait, what? Beg to differ on what? Her aesthetic is dryad. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Actually, I think we do have nature spirit. So that kind of like throw that in there, right? Did we? Yeah, I think we've got the main ones here. Is there any that like have to go on that we completely forgot about that we just can't ignore having? I think we've got all the main general conceptual ideas down, right? I'm gonna change crafty and resourceful to craftsman/artist. So I feel like that's more useful than just resourceful. We do have elves, yes. I'll put elf/dark elf. We do have planetary. Under like nature concept. I feel like we've probably exhausted most of our options at the moment. I think I'm gonna try taking these and breaking them down and seeing if we can create like a way to pull from these and make it fun for people to be like, yes, I'm a camel VTuber with gothic fashion that also doubles as a DJ. Cause that would be fun, right? Or a zebra in loungewear that is a zebra Cerberus. A dragonfly with shoujo vibes that is a photographer. There's a stretch where like 5% of all VTubers we have Android Cyborg. No, yeah, I have multiple ways that I can figure out how to separate these. I just want to find a way to make it, like, not just something that we do on stream, but I want it to be a resource that I can give people. I want it to be something that I can sort of save and deliver. So that's sort of the next step. But hey, we got 4 pages of concepts. I don't think that's bad at all. I think there's a lot that we can pull from for different VTubers, right? Like a PDF? I'm hoping for something more interactive, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't done research yet on what is out there, but we will, I'll see what I can do. I think with that, though, we're probably gonna wrap up there. So thank you all so much, Stargazers. If you haven't yet, please remember to subscribe on YouTube. And if you want to join the Discord, if you want to talk about more tropes and ideas, we have a Discord and there's a channel called Creative Cafe where you can think of different tropes and concepts and brainstorming with other VTubers and other creatives. And I'm not sure what we're doing next week, but if there's any sort of creative-based concepts or lessons that you would like me to do, let me know. I will try to see what I can do to help you all. And thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun to do some brainstorming with you all. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. All the best, Stargazers. Thank you so much.